Games this September. The Gold Coast will host the inaugural Veteran Games, and its former and current defence personnel who'll form teams of 8 for an obstacle challenge, tug of war and other contests.
The Games are all about improving mental health and public understanding, and they're the brainchild of former Special Services Officer Heston Russell, and the Games are supported by high-profile former King of Pop and Vietnam veteran Normie Rowe. Welcome to you both. Heston, we'll start with you. There's a very significant and special reason why you chose the Gold Coast. Talk to us about that.
Hey, g'day, good morning. Yeah, well, the Gold Coast and Southeast Queensland in particular is a key catchment for younger veterans of my age, and we have the Royal Commission into Veteran Suicide going on at the moment, and it's identified that veterans under the age of 40 are particularly those more likely to have mental health issues and suicidality. Combined with the beautiful weather and the attractions, because we want to make this a family occasion and family event. That's why we selected the Gold Coast for the launch of this year's Veteran Games.
Normie, explain to us in your view the significance of this. You believe this will be a life-saving event?
Oh, absolutely. I think if we look back to some 30-odd years ago to the Welcome Home Parade for Vietnam veterans in 1987, there was a huge outpouring of emotion for that collective event, which, by the way, is the anniversary. The Games are on the anniversary of that. It was quite an amazing come together. People could talk about their own initial problems and how they were feeling. Families came together over that particular period of time, and I guess, you know, we were all young enough, delighted to have a Veterans Games in those times.
Yeah, Normie, you are such a visible and strong advocate for Vietnam veterans, and you have been so for so many decades. Anzac Day on Tuesday, the Prime Minister recently issued an apology. Do you think Australians are finally understanding how Vietnam vets feel and were made to feel?
Well, in the words of Gough Whitlam, and may well they say, we're sorry. That particular party had a lot of sorries to say. Nevertheless, I don't think it's particularly important to raise at this time of year. I mean, we're coming into Anzac Day, and I think we should be thinking about remembrance and the sacrifices from right back into the Boer War, right through to the young vets who are serving even today.
Beautifully put, Normie. Heston, can I ask you about the event? You've got a busy 5 months ahead, hoping to get, I understand, more than 2,000 current and former defence personnel involved in these inaugural games.
Yeah, absolutely. And the exciting thing about today is we've finally opened up registrations for teams. If they go to veterangames.com, and the concept is veterans need to and then come together to compete in obstacle course, tug of war and other surprise events we're going to have for them. And the format is going to be live streamed online and open to the public to come and see. And again, it's open to veterans from across the country. So this proactive initiative is about veterans reaching out, forming their teams and training together with a purpose, helping to break that isolation and helping to identify with those elements of our military identity that many of my age and my generation have chosen not to do, in a format that can help provide a positive and proactive contemporary veteran narrative to the Australian public. And we really encourage anyone who wants to get involved. We're opening up our crowdfunding campaign. We're looking for corporate sponsors to please head to veterangames.com and help us make this the best launch and continue on each year as an annual event.
Well, Heston, Normie, great to chat to you. Good luck with the event. Thanks for being with us this morning.